What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you had a great day today. Getting into this episode of GH. I'm ready for somebody to take Nicholas out. I'm getting sick of Nicholas' ass. I'm getting tired of him. Like, he's sitting here yelling at nurses. He keeps getting into it with Sonny every 5 minutes. Like, what the hell is wrong with him? Every time he's around Sonny, him and Sonny get into it. And it's usually Nicholas starting it. Like, is he trying to goad Sonny into beating his ass or something? Like, what are you doing? Why you keep trying to fight this man or antagonize him all the time? So Jordan started questioning Nicholas or whatever about his whereabouts, like what happened that night. And he pretty much was like, well, me and Ava were all over the grounds last night and stuff, and then we were in the living room talking to Spencer. And Jordan was wondering, like, okay, because he claimed that, Ava left to go get something to drink. So she was like, well, when she left, what was her state of mind? Like, was she upset? Like, what happened? So he started getting irritated or whatever by her questions and stuff like that. And she was wondering, like, okay, why are you not trying to answer my questions? Because Nicholas knows that if he tells Jordan that Ava left the room upset, she's going to continue to ask, okay, why was she upset and all that. So he's going to have to reveal why they were arguing or what she was upset about. So, of course, he wanted to stop the questions right then and there. Nicholas is a fool. Like, he really is. He's an idiot. He's doing whatever he can to try and conceal this whole him and Esme business. So a nurse finally told Nicholas, like, Ava's in ICU, she's in serious but stable condition. So this bastard goes to Ava's room and he has this little look on his face. Like, he really had a look on his face like he hated Ava. It looked like a look of, I can't stand the air that you're breathing right now kind of look. Like, I can't stand to breathe the same exact air. Like, that's the look he had on his face. And then had the nerve to say, oh, well, if you would have just listened to me, none of this would have happened, or something to that effect. Somebody need to put him out of his little fucking misery, because I'm getting tired of his shit. Getting tired of him. When Ava gets up, I really hope when she wakes up, she leaves him. Like, I really do. I don't know if Nicholas is the one that stabbed her. Is looking like they're making it out to be that way, especially with the way that he's acting. But it could be another red herring. Because Nicholas, the way he's been behaving lately, it could go either way. I wouldn't be shocked if he was the culprit. But I really do hope Ava just is done with him when she wakes up. I don't see nothing salvageable about that marriage. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing that could save that. And I wouldn't even want her to stay in some shit like this. Absolutely not. So anyway, moving on from that, Chase is being, not Chase, Drew is being questioned by a female cop, female detective or whatever. He all antsy and shit, like he, trying to rush her to ask him questions like, oh, you got more questions? Are we done? I'm like, bruh, calm your ass down. Like, he acting a fool all because he want to be around Carly. Like, relax. Carly ain't going nowhere. I'm just like, dude, Carly not going nowhere, because he want to check on Carly because Jocelyn was the one that found Ava, so he want to check on them. Sir, pull out your phone and call them later on. You got some questions to answer, sir. Like, these are routine questions. Everybody is being questioned, including BLQ. Anybody who was at the barbecue, at the picnic, is being questioned. Standard procedure. Like, relax. Him and BLQ started talking or whatever, and she basically told him, like, listen, if there's a possibility for you and Carly, you need to, handle that. Don't waste time like I did with Chase. Because she finally told Drew that her and Chase are a couple now. And even he said it. He said it's about damn time. That's a shame when everybody on this show is pretty much saying the same thing the fans have been saying. Like, it's about damn time. Good Lord. Take y'all that long to be a couple? Like, that's some weird shit. Like, it shouldn't be this hard to be booed up. Like, I'm just saying. I did like the scenes with Sonny, Avery, and Carly. Like, I did like those scenes. Sonny popped up and, he was making her pancakes and stuff like that. I like that him and Carly could be cordial. Cause that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have to be at each other's throat all the time. You know what I mean? I mean it makes for some decent drama, but there are little kids involved, so at least be cordial. And Carly even told him like, you could take my car, like you could use my car and stuff like that. I said, okay, Carly, I see we maturing a bit today. Today, keyword. Because that could change tomorrow. I'm just saying, but at least for Avery's sake, they being cool. They had to break it to her about Ava that she, was hurt and stuff like that. But she can't, see Ava because she's too young to see her. So Avery at the very least wanted to go see Nicholas. Sonny, don't take that little girl to go see him. I would not want my child around Nicholas in any capacity, especially with the way he been acting lately. Like hell to the no. I wouldn't want her around him. No. Because at this point, I feel like Sonny just want to break his foot off in Nicholas's ass at this point, and I don't blame him. Trina stopped by, and Jocelyn had to let Trina know what happened to Ava and stuff like that. I am so glad that the school dropped their investigation against her. Like, they're not going to kick Trina out of school. I'm super happy about that. Thank God. She's going to get to stay in PCU and get her education. I am so thrilled about that. Sonny had Dex bring Jocelyn and Trina to the hospital and stuff. She was thanking them for helping Ava. I could see it. Jocelyn and Dex are definitely going to hook up. Cameron, I like you, but your relationship is done. It's finito. Because the way Joss and Dex were looking at each other, like, and smiling and stuff at each other, she want him and he want her. Like, the more they hang around each other, the more the tension is building between them. Like, she definitely wants some of that. He wants some of her. I can't blame either one. I can't blame him. I don't condone cheating, but shit. Sometimes you just gotta go for yours and shit. We only see Cameron 2 times out the year any damn way, so do you? I'm just saying. So Jordan running around, she asking people questions and stuff. Now she's talking to Finn and Elizabeth, trying to get a timeline of their whereabouts, because apparently the accident, well, not the accident, but the stabbing took place between 9:45 and 10 p.m. So they're trying to figure out, okay, where were y'all during that time? And she was asking Liz how she got that scratch above her head, and Liz talking about, a tree branch or whatever. That's possible. It is possible. I'm not gonna say it's not possible. It is possible. Lord knows I don't. How you walk in. Sometimes I almost hit a damn tree branch because they be all long and stuff like that. You just turn around mad quick. You can easily gash your head. So I'm not gonna say that that's not possible, because it is. It is. But it's also possible that Liz could have did this shit too and not know it, because like I said yesterday, she could have either been the attacker, like in one of her little trance states, like when she be in those like little trances and stuff like that. She could have did it because she is missing time. Like there's time missing that she can't account for, that she doesn't remember. So it is possible that she did it, or like I said before, it's possible that she stumbled upon it and whoever did it may have hit her. But my thing is, if it was Nicholas, could he have hit her? Because he is the one that found her. Remember that. Before Finn came upon him, he is the one that found her. But I don't see Nicholas doing that. But again, Nicholas has been acting a little out of character, so I don't know. Is it possible? You never know. With Nicholas these days, you never know. But again, it could have been Esme. It could have been Ryan. It could have been... They could have dug Leopold out from the grave. They could have dug Faison ass up from the grave. It could have been his ghost. It could have been the boogeyman, the Candyman. It could have been me. It could have been you. Could have been Oscar Mayer Wiener. It could have been whoever. I don't know. But... Jake and the Fat Man. It could have been somebody. Who knows? Doik the Clown. I don't know. They could have dug, George Washington dead ass up, and he could have came for revenge and did it. I don't know. But somebody the culprit, and I want to know who. We need to find that out. So, anyway, moving on from that. Elizabeth and Finn need to figure out their little relationship and where they gonna go from here. Because Finn was like, listen, if you want to break up with me because of what I did, I respect it. I'm not going to push anymore, but I love you. I don't want to lose you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? like I said, Elizabeth gonna have to figure this out on her own at this point, because trying to force her hand is not gonna work. Trying to force her to remember what happened in the past or face the past, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna keep making her push further and further away. I don't really care either way if they get together, if they stay together or not. I really don't. I mean, they cute together and whatnot, but I can take it or leave it. So anyway, Spencer is hung the fuck over. Somebody need to get him some home remedies or something, because I know how it is to have a hangover. Like, that shit is excruciating. Waking up from a hangover, I'll be like, you know what? Fuck giving me a cup of coffee. Bring the whole pot over here. I drink out the pot. I'm just saying, like, them hangovers is no joke. So Victor came to see him, and they pretty much kind of alluding or accusing each other of being the one to hurt Ava. But Spencer brought up a valid point. It couldn't have been Victor, because Victor would have hired somebody to do it. He damn sure wouldn't have did it himself. And Victor even brought up a good point. He said, if I did do that shit, the person I would have hired, I would have made sure that the bitch was dead. He was like, she wouldn't be breathing right now. Which is true, because Victor's the type of person, he would hire somebody for that. Also, he would make it look like an accident to avoid an investigation, to avoid having to answer questions. That's Victor's style. He's more, Day in the Jackal type. He's not all up in your face with it. That's not the type of crimes he commit. And Spencer was like, it couldn't have been me that did that shit, because he was like, for one, I don't blame Ava. He said, yeah, we had our issues or whatever, but my problem right now is with Nicholas. He said, shit, Nicholas is the one that betrayed me, not Ava. So he was like, that's where my anger is towards is him. And I agree. I feel like if Spencer was going to hurt somebody physically, it would have been his damn daddy at this point. I don't see him doing that to Ava. Drunk or not. I don't see him doing it. And of course, Victor wants Spencer to protect Nicholas. Spencer said, no, I'm not protecting him. Spencer said, hell no. Protect him for what? After everything he done did, why would I do that? And basically, Victor tried to bribe him, because he was like, well, if you do this, you'll be rewarded handsomely for it. He was like, you will get your birthright a hell of a lot sooner than you thought you would. Like, I feel like Victor trying to sell him a bill of goods, because Victor claims that he wants Spencer to protect Nicholas for the benefit of the Cassadine family as a whole. Because he said we all got to stand united, not divided. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I mean, shit, I'm with Spencer. Hang the bastard. Like, come on. Hang him. Shit, leave his ass out to dry. Please, Nicholas don't give a damn about none of y'all, so why should y'all give a damn about him? And that's when Spencer pretty much sobered up real quick, because he thought about it. He said, oh shit, I gotta get to Trina, because I gotta see how Trina doing and stuff like that. I like that. He was worried about his lady. He said, listen, I gotta go check on my boo. So he got to the hospital and stuff. He was checking on Trina. I like it. I said, Spencer just need to get out of his head and tell Trina how he feel. I understand he think that he's being silent for the greater good, because he feel like she moved on with her life. But tell that girl how you feel. Shit, you might as well tell her now, before she get too engrossed with Rory. You know what I'm saying? Because then that's going to put her in an even bigger situation. Like, you don't want to do all that. No, tell her how you feel now, sir. ASAP. So anyway, moving on from that, Sonny done took Avery to the hospital to see Nicholas, where she basically bumped into Nina. They both bumped into Nina or whatever, and he introduced Avery to Nina and stuff. See, that's what I was talking about. Carly sitting there talking about, oh, Nina ain't never gonna get to know Avery and stuff. Or, well, she was talking about Donna. But my whole thing is, if he's introducing Avery to, Nina, what's to stop him from introducing Donna at some point to Nina? Like, you can't forbid that. You can't stop that. As much as Carly wants to, and I totally get why, how are you going to forbid that? You would have to literally get a court order that would forbid it. And I don't see a judge signing no shit like that. So I don't know how she would do it. But anyway, that's pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great night. Peace.